Welcome to Dreamfolk. You've arrived at a quiet place where stories drift like leaves and time slows down. Let this moment be just for you. Before we begin, take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Relax your muscles. Let the day melt away. Let your thoughts settle like snow. Now, gently close your eyes or let them rest on the screen. Our story is about to begin.
In a quiet house, tucked beneath the arms of an old forest, a girl named Aira waits for the rain. She always lights a small lantern before the sky grows dark. Its warm glow dances across the wooden floor like a memory trying to stay awake. The rain begins, gently at first, soft footsteps on the mossy roof. Aira smiles. Tonight feels like one of those quiet nights where nothing much happens, but everything still feels full. She wraps herself in a wool blanket, the scent of cedar and tea floating through the room. Outside, the trees whisper. Inside, the fire speaks in small, sleepy crackles. And somewhere between the sound of the rain and the hush of her heartbeat, she begins to dream. Not with her eyes closed, but with her soul gently drifting. Aira lives alone, but not truly alone. There's the old kettle that hums just before it boils. The cat named Mori, who purrs like distant thunder. And the owl in the rafters, who watches the moon rise every night without fail. Her home is small, made of stone and wood, wrapped in vines and the soft sigh of time. There are dried herbs hanging above the windows, shelves lined with books whose pages smell like rain. Every night, she writes one letter to the stars, not because she expects a reply, but because it's comforting to believe they might listen. She folds each letter carefully and places it in a wooden box. The wind takes them. Somehow, it always does. Sometimes the wind brings things back. A feather from a bird that sings only at night. A leaf shaped like a heart. Or a dream she once forgot, but finds resting in her pocket. These are the forest's answers. Quiet things, gentle things. Aira believes magic doesn't shout, it whispers. And so she listens to the way firewood cracks just before it glows, to the hush of rain soaking into soil, to the rhythm of her own breath. Every sound is a lullaby, sung by the world itself. On some nights, she leaves the lantern behind and steps outside. The ground is soft beneath her feet, and the sky above is wrapped in mist. She walks slowly, letting the rain kiss her skin, her fingers brushing the leaves like old friends. The forest is never asleep, only dreaming with its eyes open. Fireflies hover like floating stars. Somewhere far away, a fox yawns beneath a fern. Aira feels no fear, only stillness. This is her world, a gentle one. And in this world, time forgets to hurry. When she returns, the house welcomes her like an old song. The fire has burned lower, humming quietly. She pours a cup of tea, steam curling like tiny clouds. Mori the cat blinks slowly from his place on the window ledge, eyes full of ancient knowing. Aira sits and listens again, not to words, but to silence. The soft kind of silence, filled with life. And once more she writes, "Dear stars, thank you for watching. I'm still here. I hope you are too." She folds the note and sets it on the windowsill. The wind will come. As the fire fades to embers, she lies down. The blanket hugs her like a memory. Rain murmurs its good night against the glass. Her eyes close. Not sharply, not suddenly, just like the moon slipping behind a cloud. In her dreams, the letters she sent become paper boats. They drift along starlit rivers, carried by wind, watched by owls, lit by fireflies. The forest watches over her. The night holds her gently. There is nothing to chase, nothing to do. Just breathe and sleep, and the soft sound of a world that is, for a little while, perfectly still. There is a music box on Aira's shelf. It's old and a little worn, carved from birchwood and inlaid with tiny stars. She winds it gently, and a delicate melody begins to play. A tune so soft, it feels like the forest is humming along. Each note seems to float through the house like tiny feathers. The cat lifts its head, listening. Even the fire quiets to hear. Aira closes her eyes and remembers a garden full of dandelions and someone's laughter, long ago, or maybe just a dream. The music fades, but its echo lingers in the corners of the room, like a lullaby, never quite finished. On the windowsill sits a glass jar filled with fireflies. Aira never closes the lid. They come and go as they please. Tonight, they drift lazily inside the jar, lighting up one by one, like little stars learning how to shine. Their glow flickers in rhythm with her heartbeat, slow and steady. She holds the jar close for a moment, then sets it back. Outside the window, more fireflies dance in the trees, and for a moment, it's hard to tell where the jar ends and the forest begins. On her bedside table is a small, hand-bound book. She calls it her Dream Almanac. It holds sketches of floating cities, talking birds, and moonlit boats. Things too strange to be real, and too real to forget. Aira flips through it slowly, stopping at a page where a tree grows upside down, roots in the sky. She smiles. "I remember this one," she whispers. And just like that, the dream returns, not in sleep, but in stillness. Outside, the rain has faded into mist. The fire has gone out. The sky has not yet begun to glow. There is only the hush, that rare, golden silence right before the world begins again. Aira stirs beneath her blanket, but does not wake. The owl stretches its wings. The wind exhales softly, as if not to disturb her. And for a brief, perfect moment, everything holds its breath, and dreams linger just a little longer.
Thank you for listening. Wherever you are tonight, may your thoughts be light and your rest be deep. Until next time, sleep well, and don't forget to subscribe